Today's a big day. Today, we are making an actually good-looking, survival-affordable, magnet-powered train. In previous videos, I've made ones that are fast, that float, but they're difficult to make, kind of ugly, and not really fully fledged. So in this video, I am making a probably 2,000 block train that is using a single rail for survival-friendly ability, with stations on both ends that look good, and a train that also looks good. You may be wondering, how the heck am I gonna get a train that looks good? And that's because I'm getting a train nerd. Not a train nerd, maybe a nerd, super not a train nerd. So we're gonna be kidnapping a train nerd to have them build for us a little bit later in the video. But for right now, I wanna get the technology in so that it'll work and be fast. And I've actually already been working on something that should kind of work. This uses just a few magnets to power itself, and I've already set up a typewriter. Why did this place this? Get out of my hand. So that hopefully we can go forward, and yeah, it's ridiculously fast. Wow. Well, we reached the end of our track, hitting 100 something meters per second, which is pretty insane. I think I ran into like water and stuff, and that probably broke it. Oh, and I bet we want one continuous tunnel through here, if I were to guess. But that'll make sense. I bet we're hitting 200 meters per second here. With this little amount of magnets, I think that's worth it. The good news with this, actually, though, is that no matter what base you want, how much power you want, how many magnets you want, you, at least hopefully, can put the train that we'll be making later in the episode, just plonk it on top of whatever magnet propulsion you have, and it'll work. The goal is that it's going to be 3 blocks wide. It might be 5, kind of technically, but it'll look like it's 3 blocks wide, and it'll fit on both the monorail design as well as the magnets on the outside design that I've been making in the past. Now that we have this, we can get in the going backwards setup. As a reminder for this, I'm just using a mechanical bearing on both sides, setting them to only place when stopped, I guess works. And then I'm gonna be popping in a torsion spring that'll power both of them. So I've gone ahead and made it to the very end of our track. I've also updated it so it's symmetrical on all sides and a little bit cleaner. This is a combination of my own design and also the design from Jish the Fish, which is the person that made that super fast train design. And this is the first time I've tested it properly after loading in the world. So what we have to do is go backwards and then just click the go button. Oh boy, okay, flashing warning. I will have said that before. We are hitting 280 meters per second, and now we're in the sky. 280 meters per second. Oh, we've hit 1,000 kilometers an hour. That is... Where'd it go? No, I haven't taken a schematic of this. I need this back. How... You're in the cave. I got it out, and if that isn't a sign to make a schematic right away, I don't know what would be. But now that we have our train, and it's going 1,000 kilometers an hour, we have to make stations on both sides. And in my previous video, I actually made a station for this. I think we'll just have to expand it by a lot, and then it will work. So I built up train tracks on both sides, and while I was testing it, found out something. For whatever reason, I think this is the create mod that's the issue, not the create simulated mod that we're using. Redstone links don't work if you unload them and reload them again in the way that we're doing it. For whatever reason, I have to go over to these redstone links, set them to normal and then receive mode again for them to understand that a redstone signal is coming to get powered from them, which makes it pretty much impossible for us to use redstone links. Thankfully though, this is not the end of the world. We just have to use normal redstone and get a redstone line going all the way over here. That does mean I have to rework some of this, but again, not the biggest problem. While I was building this though, I got a message from the train nerd, and we're gonna hop in a call, and he's gonna try to teach me, I think, how to build a train. His YouTube channel is at Trainboy on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description as well. But let's bring this thing back to the start and then invite him into the world to have him hopefully, oh, laggy, hopefully, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, this is not done. This is still a work in progress. That's why it's so horrible. But hopefully invite him in to beautify the current amalgamation that is the train, so that we can make a good looking one for you all to download in the description. He's here. And I can't go backwards anymore. Oh, okay. It is just that laggy. So I'm joined with Trainboy. You can find him out in the description. I have it linked down there. He is going to be helping us build a train that doesn't look like this. It's going to look hopefully slightly better. You think you can do that? I know it's quite a beautiful build. Yeah, so to get you caught up to speed, I have made a track that goes 2,000 blocks that way, and then a station that is currently not finished and will not work right now. And also this station doesn't work, but we should be able to make a train. This is what's the monorail design, where we have in the center, starting over here, just one rail that goes the full 2,000 blocks. So the only real requirement is that we can't build in the way of that. And then Train Boy walked me through his building process so that I could get better at it.
Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm just inputting all the measurements right now. So this is the main engine. Holy crap, that's long. I'm basing this off the actual SC MacLeod in Japan. I have actual like measurements for each car. So this front end will be the nose. So like that's where all the wind hits. This main part will be where all the passenger stuff goes.
It really is just the gradual slope makes it so much nicer. Oh, wow.
Exactly. Look at that.
Okay. In my defense, I did not have the half layers and layers when I was trying it. I was doing it with slabs and stairs, but wow.
Yeah. You can really see the difference that these copycats bring out.
I'm going to just, real quick, just for the audience's comparison ability, pull up mine. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, mine is so ugly. Oh, I forgot it was this bad. I thought it might have been a little I'm gonna put it far out of the way.
Okay.
So that you only have to see it once. Okay. Oh wow.
Oh, see it.
Okay. I thought it was better. Is it really just the slope? I guess the main thing is I needed to get like an average measurement thing because I was just eyeballing it. Wow. I can't believe it's that bad.
I mean, hey, it's a start. I mean, everyone starts somewhere, you know?
Yeah, I'd like to have started better. It's not even the first train I've ever made. Oh man, the window with the slope. It really, like, it's, now that you've done it, it's so simple. And it's so obvious. But never in my life would have I've done a slopey window. I didn't even notice the side going out slightly. So it matches up with this side.
That way we can have, like, space for the passengers and all that.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of making another car so we can have like a dining car and then the end could be like just like observation or something.
Well, how about this? How about, since I'm watching you build this and hopefully learning, I try to build and design the exterior of the first passenger car.
Okay.
To see if I can do it. It should be super easy because I think it's just copying what you've done.
All right, so here's a little tip with World Edit. If you do / wand, it'll give you a wooden axe, and then if you left click this, and then right click this, just place it, and then you look that way, and then you do / stack, or at any number, you just stack like that.
Oh, so stack like 3.
Yeah. When you stack, it includes like the air blocks as well. So if you don't want to include that, you do / stack -A.
Oh! I'm learning a new one. / undo. Okay, but I think I did that with no air blocks. That's very cool. Just for the viewers, when I built this. It probably took 45 minutes to an hour. I've been recording this for 24 minutes. You have not been building this for 24 minutes. And it's pretty much done. Oh, it's so ugly. How is it so, wow. I mean, that's kind of what you get when you're a pro bullet trainer.
I am the train boy after all.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, how long have you been building trains and doing create mod stuff?
For trains, I've been building them since like, I don't know, 2019. And I've just gained experience over like the years. I started doing create stuff around, let's say, 2024.
Okay.
First thing I ever did was a Japanese steam locomotive, I think. Yeah, it was a Japanese steam locomotive. And just from there, I went up and up.
Very cool.
And this is where I am now. I've had my experience building bullet trains in vanilla Minecraft, so I guess that just translates over to here.
So it really is like the half layers and the stacked layers and sometimes the slices are kind of the way to go, it seems.
Let me make some windows so you can...
Yeah, what magic are you gonna pull with these?
Oh yeah, I haven't shown you this yet. Hold on.
Do you actually have magic? That was a joke. How do you have more magic?
Okay, so You do a little bit of this, and do a little bit of that, and where's the windows? I'm gonna go for like a blue stripe, just to mimic like the look of the train. Okay, there we go. Take that, stack 10, and there we go. There's our blue stripe windows.
This is gonna be so useful when I build a plane, because this is like primetime plane windows.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, this is just the plane on wheels.
This is just floor plane. Genius.
True.
We built floor plane in Minecraft.
Okay, and then to add to that, let's throw down a door, and then I'm gonna add the blue stripe there. Ooh, wait, for a little bit of flare. Let's do that.
That actually looks so crazy. Cause like,
yeah, too bad we can't make like curved doors, but this is like the best we can get.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. I was using brass doors before, but this looks way better. Do you have to head out?
Yeah, I probably have to do, but I'll leave the rest to you. I trust this in your hands.
Thank you so much for this speed building tutorial. Literally 30 minutes,
no problem.
And you've done a sick bullet train. But thank you so much.
Okay, catch you next time.
See ya. I was thinking I was gonna need to time lapse this because, well, when I build a train, it takes 30 to 40 minutes to build something horrible and ugly. Apparently, not everyone has that problem. I don't think he put down a block that he didn't like and keep, and that I didn't like and want to keep. Because what do you mean? What do you mean it's perfect right away? But anyway, we need to build this ourselves now. He had to go and has left it to me. I will do you proud, train boy. And I think I have. I think I've cooked with this. Of course, yours truly built basically this half and over, except for, I guess, the other duplicated part of the front of the train, and also the interior. So I've actually used these clean iron doors for the passenger doors. I think they look really nice, and I think they fit really well. Let's just go through the first train, because very, very simple, but I think it's nice. I'm a big fan of how this turned out. We have little luggage compartments and seats underneath, and then over in this area, we have a little dining car. Super, super simple, but also it's just kind of nice. Oh, something I need to do is put in lights. I don't actually know what kind of lights we have in this mod. I was just using lanterns in here, which makes it a little bit tight. Oh, you know what? We could use these brass cage lamps. That's better. And then this is the driver's bay on both sides. This has not been detailed yet because I still need to work out the functionality. So this on either side will, I can't go into third person, but this will rotate our things around. So currently it's blue, and if we switch it, they should have all switched to red, but they didn't. I've gone ahead and fixed that now, and I've set up my controls with these redstone links. Basically what we're doing here, we have it hooked up to a typewriter, but what'll happen is, let's say we want to go backwards, this will turn on, and so will our power. So what this does, it does two things. The first thing is it turns on these to power all of our magnets, of course, and then depending on which way we're going, we'll rotate our magnets around. So since this part of the train is facing this direction, backwards will make us go this way, forwards will make us go this way. This other side of the train is the inverse, so forwards will make you go this way, backwards will make you go this way. Hopefully it's pretty self-explanatory, and if you are using the schematic for this, make sure you don't switch back and forth between forwards and backwards quickly, because that may break things. Test it real quick. Here, let me get in my seat. I've also, gone ahead and made this a contraption, but let's say we want to go backwards and then forwards. Hold it until it goes all the way around, and then you can switch between. You can kind of see it very, very smallly. Oh, I can zoom in. But yeah, just hold it until it flips all the way around, and then you're probably good. I honestly, I don't even want to try it because I'm scared to. So you should be good with this. This is now working. Both sides are now working. And that's very exciting. The next thing we need to do is stations. So as I was saying before, redstone links aren't working. So let's take our train over there, and I could show you how fast this thing goes. So let's get in this. I've somehow switched this around again? I don't know. It doesn't seem like forwards and backwards works every single time, but we're at 100 meters per second. Oh, And right, one of the things, if you switch between forwards and backwards, it will fully stop your build, which might be a good thing. That one I'm actually unsure of. And now that I'm over here, our original station idea is probably not going to work since we have blocks in the way of these magnets now. As you can see, they're few and far between, but they do exist. And I'm honestly thinking, I haven't tried just having honey on these blocks here. That may just slow it down enough for us to not need this whole contraption thing. If that's the case, I will be very excited. So let me just try it. I've gone ahead and thrown in some honey as well as a magnet system that turns off our magnets and a docking station. Let's head in there, and I honestly feel like we didn't go far enough. Am I crazy for thinking that? Or are we parked? How did we not go far enough? What did we hit? I really don't know. I assume that was a glitch because the bullet train is a little glitchy. Let's just try it again. Attempt number 2, and... did that work? Oh, maybe. Oh, I think it did. Let's get into spectator. Is it connected? It is. Okay. So I think at a slow enough speed, this will work. This is probably over-engineered, and I would suspect overkill, because you still need to pay attention as the driver. It's not you just go until you are auto slowed down by this. This just helps it slow down. So what I would probably recommend is to just pay attention. But if you don't want to do that, you can do this, and you'd probably have to make it 2 or 3 times as long in order to slow the train down so that it can connect up here. But let me explain what the heck I'm doing. So I'm doing 2 things. First of all, the honey. Second of all, you can see we have a bunch of redstone here. What this is doing is powering our magnets when our train is connected to our docking station, and 40 seconds after that. That is just configurable here. So in the schematic, you'll see that you can change that number to whatever you'd like. What that'll do is let you move the train after you've turned off the dock. So if for whatever reason you need it to be longer or something, you can do that. And if you need it to be shorter, you could do that as well. The reason it's 40 seconds is so that when it's done, I'm just going to speed it up. It's not disconnected yet. When it's done, it will depower those magnets, and it won't propel the train any further. And you have to remember to turn this on. But we should have maybe connected ourselves up. No, we stopped here again. What are we hitting? I bet it's something to do with the trees. I don't know what we're running into. Yeah, it's definitely something. I just don't know what the something is. I would bet, or at least hope, your train station is a little bit bigger than this one. But yeah, as you saw, this is now depowered. If we bring our train over top of it and it connects, it powers back on. So I think this is a pretty okay system. We don't have a train station over on the other side. Oh, hold on. This is the coolest part of the whole thing that I've done. With our docking connectors, I've actually connected them up to redstone links so that these doors all automatically open and close the whole way down. So let's turn off this. They close. I've popped in our other station, and we should... I'm going the wrong way. I should be able to, right here, approach it, and I think that's us connected. It looks like it. Let's finally try the full track in all of its glory. I do have to kind of guess where the end of the track is and let go a little bit before that on the throttle, but we are going, I think, probably 150 kilometers an hour. We've stopped on nothing. What am I hitting? I have no idea. But I guess this makes the train bit work. Like, that's for sure. I can guarantee it now. We are connected up, at least partially. We can confirm our docking connector has worked because all of these doors have been opened, and us, along with any passengers, can get out if we, you know, made a platform and all that. We'll be doing that in a second here. But this is working great. Now, to go back the other way, turn this back on, rotate ourselves around, make sure I'm going in the right direction. There we go. And we are off. Making our way back through the 2,000 block whatever tunnel. Let's check our speed. 120, 130. That is close to the max speed that I was testing before. I've let off the throttle now, and we should. My whole game froze. It might just be a coincidence that every time I get to a train station, the train freezes and stops everything. But from my opinion, kind of seems like a W, because Minecraft characters, they aren't affected by G-force like normal humans. We don't need to stop over a really long distance, we could stop immediately over there for no reason because the train glitched a little bit. Fairly confident this is gonna work. If you let go of the throttle, I'm pretty sure it'll work. Now though, we need a train platform, and I think I have a plan on how to do it. I'm gonna build that over on this side since our other jungle area is quite jungly. So let me try to get that train platform in, and then we'll be done with the train and the station. I've gotten our platform set up. This is literally as simple as you can get, well, except for some of the fun stuff that I've implemented that I've seen in Japan. I don't know how common this is, but we have little gates that open and close based on when the train is leaving and going, just like our doors on the inside here. So if we turn this off, you can see doors close. All of them close, even though down below, our magnets are still being powered, so it's a fully separate line, and I think that's a pretty neat feature. This will, of course, be included in the description, but if we connect it up, you could see all of the doors now open. So you can properly roleplay some fire train engineering, and this is it's not too complicated of a system. Like, you could probably figure it out if you have any experience with redstone. Like, it's just redstone torches and redstone dust. It's really, really simple, but it's a clever way of doing it, I think. And now we can head out. So if let us grab this and hopefully go the right direction. Here we go. We're heading off from the station, and there we go. Wow, it looks great. I'm gonna stop here, and then we can go back in the 40 seconds or whatever that we have until our station is ready, and we could see ourselves connect up, open all the doors, and let's do it in a little bit of a time lapse just to get everything working. It should be time now, so let's head forward and get into replay mode.